Hey everyone! In the last video, we took a look at how to install Playwright and run our tests using the VS Code extension. In this video, we're going to take a look at how to debug your tests right here in VS Code. So the example test you get when you install Playwright has two very basic tests, and the second one is basically testing the Get Started link. It's going to the website and it's awaiting a page get by role link, a link with the name Get Started, it's clicking on it, and then it's expecting that to have the URL of intro. Now I run this test will pass, and it will open up this browser window. It's going to click that green button you saw very quickly, and it went to that next page. And the window opened because I have show browser here checked. Now what if I have an error in my test and this is failing? So let's just break this test. I'm going to put the word star in here and I'm going to rerun this test. Now this test is going to fail. And we can see right here in VS Code, the error messages are right there. It's basically saying locator.click, error, strict mode violation, and it's saying that the get by role link, the name star, has resolved to 4 elements. And it's listing the 4 elements that it's basically trying to find. So Playwright has found 4 elements on the page that could be a link with the name of star. And it doesn't know which one it should choose. Now you can actually just click right in here, and I'm going to close the error message so you can see this clearly. And I can basically just clicking on the name star, I can go over to the browser and I can see exactly what that is relating to. So right in the browser, I have get by role link name star. That's 1 of 2. You can see there's a star here in the GitHub star, the 47K stars that we have. And then down the bottom, there is another one in the footer where it has getting started. And the word star is in all of these. So we need to be much more specific when we're writing our locators and make sure that we write more resilient ones. So I can actually live edit this so I can see what if I did start. Now, if I have a role with the name start, it's going to resolve to 2 elements. So this is still not very good. And again, if I did started, that's still resolving to 2. And you can see I can live here and let's write the word get started, and that is resolving to 1. So I know that this one is correct. So I can live edit and fix this as I go along. So let's go back and put that to started. And this time, maybe we couldn't see that, even though this is very clear here in the browser, it's a really good experience. Perhaps we can't find our error. So we can debug our tests with breakpoints. We can add a breakpoint right here by clicking on the red dot as we hover over the line we want to add the breakpoint to. So we click on that, and then we go up to where we're running our test. We right click, we'll get this menu, and we can click debug test. Now when we debug our test, it's going to open up that browser window, and it's going to pause at that moment where that breakpoint is set. So again, you can see I'm pausing right here where the name is started, and I can basically then step through that and go to the next one. So you can see here, it's highlighting me the error message just like before. It's showing it in the browser, and I can, close that. I can live edit it and fix it just like before. I can then stop that, and I can press save and then rerun the test in debug mode. And then I can come along here. You can see I've now get by role link, name get started, and I can step to the next one. And you can see it click that and it went onto the right page. So this is a great way of debugging your tests. So let's just step through there and the test finishes, press play, and it'll keep running through. So you can go through each step one by one. Now we're just basically debugging here on Chrome. As you can see, Chrome is the default profile that we will use. But what if we wanted to debug our tests on Firefox or WebKit? So just like before, you could run your test on different browsers. Up here, we can select the default profile to debug our tests on different browsers. So if we select, for example, let's do Firefox, and let's deselect Chromium. We could also choose WebKit, and then we'll select this. And now when we press debug our test, a browser window will open. But this time it's going to be a Firefox browser window, and you can see then we can go through that same process of debugging our test, stepping over and playing the test and going through that. So that's basically it. It's very easy. It's a great experience for live debugging your tests. And in the next video, we're going to take a look at how you can pick locators and generate code using our code generator. See you in the next video.